Well, good Sunday evening, everyone. Stephen Bernardoni, executive producer at KGTX 7 News, coming to you with a fundraiser update. The fundraiser that's been going on for several weeks now, aiming towards our 501c3 status. Thank you again for everybody who's not just donated, but for those who have shared our fundraiser too. We know that, especially in an economy like this, not everybody's able to just donate. So even just sharing it or just even supporting it, we certainly appreciate that. Let's go ahead and put the graphic up on the screen. Let's see how we're doing right now. As you can see right now, we've made quite a bit of progress since our last video cast covering this subject. $1,220. That's 77% of our goal. So we've definitely made some progress. Other donations coming in to help us get us to where we're at today. I want to go ahead and talk about some of the things that are going to be happening after we gather the entire amount of funds, I should say. So first of all, we're going to be going into the first initial steps, which is going to involve the incorporation documentation. That means that the foundation group, the nonprofit that we're working with who's going to help us, they're going to actually start preparing the documents. So they're going to create from scratch things like the articles of incorporation, the bylaws. They're going to help us put together the individuals we've selected for our initial board of directors, whatnot. Those types of documents are going to be created by them. They're going to make sure that they're created legally and that they are created to the effect that they won't be rejected, that they are properly written, I should say. The next one we're going to do is going to be the state corporate approval. That's a big one right there, too. So we're not going to just be doing it on the federal level, but of course, there are certain things like with the Secretary of State that we'll need to handle, and the foundation group's going to help us out with that, of course, as well. After that's going to come the program plan information, gathering information about exactly how we're going to operate as the 501c3, and things like the educational aspect. As I had mentioned in a previous video cast, we're also going to be, opening up our newsroom to students, to young adults, people who want to actually learn things like audio video production, how to be a talk show host, things like that, things that, if you weren't able to go to college, but these are things you wanted to learn, we're going to be able to teach those things too. So KGTX is not going to just be a news service. It's also going to be an educational institution, actually teaching people these things that they can use in, day-to-day life to be successful in media production. After that's going to come the 501c3 application preparation. That's going to be where it really kicks off, because that's where everything gets put together. Get ready for the IRS status review. That's where the IRS says, all right, let's take a look at everything you've got and make sure that you're actually going to be approved for this status. And then, of course, the state charitable solicitation registration. Again, that's where the Secretary of State for Texas comes in. We have to get all of those things in order. So, it's a great thing. We really appreciate everybody's support. We feel that the newsroom should be a nonprofit anyways, belonging to the people. We already serve Galveston County and nearby areas, but we want the newsroom to, be a people's newsroom. And I think that will help us serve the community in a much greater capacity too, especially not having, private ownership too. So if y'all would like to help out, if you're able to help out, you can find the link to our GoFundMe in the comments section of this video. And again, thank you everyone who has helped in any way, whether it be donating, sharing, or simply supporting. And we'll have another update for y'all in the next couple of weeks. Y'all take care.